Ready to explore the wild side of North Carolina? Let's dive into the top 7 state parks you absolutely can't miss. These parks have got it all. Waterfalls taller than your mom's expectations, sand dunes bigger than my bank account after a video goes viral, and views that'll make you want to scream, "This is insane," from a mountaintop. So, pack your bags, grab your hiking boots, and get ready for an epic adventure, because we're about to drop some serious knowledge about the coolest spots in North Carolina. Let's do this. First up, we're headed to Hanging Rock State Park, home to not one, not two, but 5 freaking awesome waterfalls. We're talking cascades crashing down rocky cliffs, misting you with pure awesomeness. And the star of the show? Hanging Rock Falls, a 60-foot beast that'll make you feel like you're in a freaking movie scene. Native Americans, the Sora people to be exact, called this place home for centuries. They even use the unique quartzite rock formations, some over 500 million years old, to sharpen their tools. Speaking of those rock formations, get this, they're like nature's jungle gym. You can climb, scramble, and explore to your heart's content. Just try not to fall off, all right? We want you to come back for more epic adventures. So, whether you're chasing waterfalls, geeking out over ancient history, or just looking for an Instagram-worthy view, Hanging Rock State Park has got you covered. It's the perfect place to unleash your inner explorer and create memories that'll last longer than your last YouTube binge. But hold on tight, because our North Carolina adventure is just getting started. Next up, we're conquering mountains of sand. Literally. You won't believe what's in store at our next destination. Hold on to your hats, CampLifeComfy Crew, because we're about to get blown away. Literally. Welcome to Jockey's Ridge State Park, home to the tallest natural sand dunes on the entire East Coast. Imagine this, mountains of sand sculpted by the wind, stretching as far as the eye can see. It's like being transported to another planet, except instead of aliens, you might spot some hang gliders soaring through the air. These massive dunes are a playground for adrenaline junkies. You can try your hand at hang gliding, sandboarding, or just rolling down the dunes like a kid again. But the coolest part? These dunes are constantly changing. The wind is like a sculptor, reshaping the landscape every single day. Fun fact alert! Legend has it that Blackbeard himself used these very dunes to hide his pirate treasure. So, whether you're a thrill seeker, a nature enthusiast, or just looking for an epic Instagram story, Jockey's Ridge State Park will blow you away. Literally. But don't get too comfy in the sand just yet, because our North Carolina adventure is far from over. We've got 5 more incredible state parks to explore, each one more awe-inspiring than the last. All right, rock stars, get ready to channel your inner climber, because we're headed to Stone Mountain State Park. This place is home to a massive granite dome that'll make you feel like an ant. Seriously, this thing is huge. It's like a giant bald head of rock jutting out of the earth. And guess what? You can climb it. That's right, Stone Mountain is a rock climber's paradise, with routes for every skill level, from beginner to Spider-Man. But don't worry, even if you're not into scaling sheer rock faces, there's still plenty to see and do. You can hike through lush forests, explore the historic Hutchinson homestead, or just chill by the river and soak up the scenery. Fun fact time! The granite that makes up Stone Mountain is over 500 million years old. That's older than the dinosaurs. It's like walking on a piece of ancient history. So whether you're a seasoned climber, a history buff, or just looking for a breathtaking escape, Stone Mountain State Park has got you covered. It's the perfect place to challenge yourself, connect with nature, and maybe even make a little history of your own. But don't get too comfy just yet, because our North Carolina adventure is far from over. We've got 4 more incredible state parks to conquer, each one more awe-inspiring than the last. Get ready for some jaw-dropping views, folks, because we're headed to Pilot Mountain State Park, home to the iconic Big Pinnacle. This towering quartzite monolith is like a beacon in the sky, visible for miles around. Legend has it that the Sora tribe, who we met earlier at Hanging Rock, believed that the Big Pinnacle was the dwelling place of the Great Spirit. But don't just take my word for it, hike the scenic loop trail that circles the summit. You'll be rewarded with panoramic views that'll make you feel like you're on top of the world. Speaking of the wind, get this. Pilot Mountain was actually used as a navigational landmark by Native Americans and early European settlers. Fun fact time. The Big Pinnacle is actually part of the Soratown Mountains, a chain of peaks that stretches for over 100 miles. No wonder North Carolina is called the Land of the Sky. So, whether you're a history enthusiast, a nature lover, or just looking for an Instagram-worthy view, Pilot Mountain State Park will leave you breathless. But don't start planning your descent just yet, because our North Carolina adventure is far from over. We've got 3 more incredible state parks to explore, each one more awe-inspiring than the last. All right, altitude enthusiasts, buckle up because we're headed to the highest peak east of the Mississippi River, Mount Mitchell. This is not a drill, people. We're talking 6,684 feet of pure mountain majesty. Imagine this. You're standing on the observation tower, gazing out over a sea of mountain peaks stretching as far as the eye can see. The air is crisp and cool, even in the middle of summer, and you can practically taste the fresh mountain air. But Mount Mitchell isn't just about the views, although they are pretty spectacular. It's also home to a unique ecosystem found nowhere else on Earth. Speaking of fairy tales, get this. Mount Mitchell is often shrouded in mist and fog, giving it a mystical, ethereal quality. Fun fact time. The temperature at the summit of Mount Mitchell can be up to 20 degrees cooler than the surrounding lowlands. That's why it's not uncommon to see snow on the peak, even in the middle of spring. So, whether you're an avid hiker, a nature enthusiast, or just looking for a break from the ordinary, Mount Mitchell State Park is calling your name. But don't start packing your bags just yet, because our North Carolina adventure is far from over. We've got 2 more incredible state parks to explore, each one more awe-inspiring than the last. Hold on to your hiking boots, city slickers, because we're about to discover an oasis in the heart of it all. William B. Umstead State Park. This sprawling park is just a stone's throw from Raleigh, but once inside, you'll feel miles away from civilization. Imagine strolling through shady forests, the only sound the chirping of birds and the crunching of leaves beneath your feet. The air is fresh and clean, a welcome change from city smog, and you can feel the stress melting away with every step. With over 22 miles of trails, from easy strolls to leg-burning climbs, there's something for everyone. The park is also home to the historic Company Mill site, a reminder of the area's industrial past. Named after William B. Umstead, a former governor and conservation advocate, the park is a perfect escape. All right, water lovers, get ready to make a splash because we've reached our final destination. Lake James State Park. This sprawling park is home to a crystal-clear lake that's practically begging you to jump in. Imagine this. You're paddling across the glassy surface of the lake, the sun warming your face, the gentle breeze whispering through the trees. You look down and see fish darting through the crystal-clear water, and you can't resist diving in for a refreshing swim. But Lake James isn't just about swimming, although it is pretty darn good for that. It's also a haven for fishing, boating, kayaking, paddleboarding. You name it, you can do it here. And if you're really lucky, you might even spot a bald eagle soaring overhead. Fun fact time. Remember that epic movie, The Last of the Mohicans? Well, guess what? Parts of it were filmed right here at Lake James. So, whether you're a water enthusiast, a wildlife lover, or just looking for a picture-perfect getaway, Lake James State Park is the perfect place to end our North Carolina adventure. It's got something for everyone, and it'll leave you feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to plan your next trip back. And there you have it, folks, our whirlwind tour of North Carolina's 7 most epic state parks. From towering waterfalls to towering sand dunes, from granite peaks to crystal clear lakes, North Carolina has got it all. So, what are you waiting for? Get out there and explore. Wow, what a journey that was! From towering waterfalls to breathtaking mountain views, North Carolina's state parks really do have it all. We hope this video inspired you to lace up your hiking boots, pack your sense of adventure, and discover the beauty of the great outdoors. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you had as much fun as we did, and subscribe to our channel for more awesome adventures. And hey, while you're at it, hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. For all the insider tips, links to the parks, and ways you can connect with the CampLifeComfy brand, be sure to check out the description below. We've got everything you need to plan your own epic North Carolina adventure. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride through North Carolina's best state parks. Until next time, remember to camp life comfy.